Hello ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? It is your host, the one and only one Hedgehog, and today guys, I am back bringing you another insane video over here on the Carnage Clan channel. What you guys are going to be watching is a gun game DNA bomb by Carnage Tasty here on the map Green Band. Carnage Tasty is an absolute beast at getting some crazy unique gameplays here for Advanced Warfare. I'm telling you guys, you're definitely going to want to go check out his channel. He pushes out some absolutely insane unique gameplays. Like, I can't even comprehend how he manages to get some of these, and this gun game DNA bomb is a prime example of that. So if you guys do enjoy this gameplay, be sure to go check out Carnage Tasty's channel. His link will be in the description below. And if you guys are new to Carnage Clan, be sure to subscribe. We're bringing you guys awesome gameplays over here, and we're going to be absolutely crushing it in Black Ops 3. You're not going to want to miss anything we're going to be posting. Be sure to also follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Those are our 3 social media sites that we use to communicate with you. And be sure to add Apollo's Mission on Snapchat. That is the official Carnage Clan Snapchat that we're trying to implement here for you guys. If we could try to shoot for 727 likes on today's video, that would mean the absolute world to me and all the guys over here at Carnage. And if you guys do enjoy the commentary, then be sure to come check out my channel. My link will be in the description below, youtube.com/prohennis. So the topic that I'm going to talk to you guys about today is the top 5 most overrated video games. Now, I'm getting this off of a website named listverse.com. So this is my own top 5 personalized list, but maybe I'll do a video here in the future, maybe on my personal channel, for my own top 5 most overrated video games. So I don't want you guys to get mad at me because I think you guys are going to disagree with a lot of what's on this list. I personally do disagree because there are some great games on here that I think deserve way more credit than this website's giving them. Keep in mind the description that I'm about to read you guys for all these games are coming from the perspective of the author. Coming in at number 5, we have any Sonic the Hedgehog game. Back in the good old days of 1991, I remember so fondly, well, I wasn't born yet, but apparently Sonic the Hedgehog made its debut appearance. Sonic was exactly what Sega needed in response to the mega successful Mario. The first Sonic game was okay, but Sega made the habit of whoring Sonic out and producing the title after title of pointless games. These games were ultimately too fast-paced with lazy repetitive level designs, which really were not entertaining. I've played Sonic the Hedgehog, I've played all those Mario games. That's really what I started out when I first got into video games. I absolutely love the Mario series, and I was a huge fan of Sonic as well. I think there's something you also have to factor into. You know, a lot of younger kids are generally going to play games like this, and a lot of them really won't care about the specific storyline or pointless games. They're just going to want to play it because they like the character Sonic, or because they like the certain abilities or the game modes. Coming in at number 4, guys, hold back the tears, please. Call of Duty 4. This guy says, actually, any Call of Duty game for that matter. Now, obviously, the entire gaming world will disagree with me on this point, but I don't care. This game takes no skill whatsoever to succeed in. The campaign mode on this game was good, no arguments, but the online play was certainly overrated. After being bullied into buying it by my friends, I found it utterly unchallenging. Out of the people I know who played this, the higher ranking players were simply the ones who had the game longer. An anecdote which illustrates this point brilliantly was made by my mate, who mentioned this elsewhere on some COD 4 forum. He briefly left his seat to go answer the phone, and when he came back, he had 2 extra kills. He was using a skill called martyrdom. The fact that you can succeed in this game without actually playing it suggests that there is no skill involved at all. So obviously this guy is highlighting a very small point for the game. Obviously martyrdom back in Call of Duty 4, and we saw it back in MW3 as well, was an absolutely annoying death streak. I hated getting killed by that. Don't get me wrong, I did run it a couple of times because it's insanely funny when you do blow someone up with a grenade after you die, but I definitely think that Call of Duty takes some skill to be good. And just take a gameplay you guys are watching in the background, for example. He gets a gun game DNA bomb. I think there's only like 18 kills you can get in a gun game for Advanced Warfare, so he's gonna have to get some knife kills as well, which is not an easy thing to do, especially on a map like Green Band where the lines of sight are so long. You're really gonna have to play smart if you want to run up and try to get some knife kills. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind. Coming in at number 3, we have GoldenEye 007. Now, I've never actually even really heard of this game before. It looks more like an indie game from looking at it, but it is a first-person shooter. Basically, all this guy says is that the shooter games like this age terribly because they get really boring to play after a certain amount of time. Coming in at number 2, we have Skyrim. I'm really trying not to cry right now. He says, don't get me wrong, it's a good game much like Fallout, but there is something very un-Elder Scrolls about Skyrim. The only thing that this guy really rips on is the fact that the graphics weren't very good and the setting and the lighting just looked very drab and generally moody, so I don't know if that's really a good argument to have for a game like this considering it's mostly based around the storyline, but obviously this guy is entitled to his opinions. Even if they're wrong. Coming in at number 1, we have Halo. Oh my god, I'm really starting to hate this guy. Like, I'm making this video right now and I'm actually kind of getting fired up. This guy says the story is totally unoriginal and one-man army hunts down and attempts to destroy a huge weapon called the Death Star. I mean, Halo, which is capable of destroying whole planets. We haven't followed that storyline 100 times before. Halo had one of the worst level designs I've ever seen. Every room looked exactly the same, not to mention the most irritating bad guys in video game history. It sickens me that people would consider this game the best FPS game ever, with games like Half-Life knocking it around. So anyways, guys, that's the top 5 most overrated games coming in at listverse.com. This list was put together by someone named Johnny Anscombe, so I don't know if this guy's just upset or angry. The only reason he's probably this upset and this angry is because he couldn't drop a Moab in MW3. Hopefully his opinions have changed though, considering this article was posted 3 years ago. But anyways guys, hopefully you all did enjoy this video. If you did, please be sure to smack that like button. It really does help the channel grow. Be sure to go check out Carnage Tasty's channel. Like I already said, his link will be in the description below. We're shooting for 727 likes on this video. And if you guys do watch this entire commentary, then be sure to comment down below hashtag overrated games. That'll let me know that you guys watched this entire video. And be sure to also tell me down below what you think are the top 5 most overrated games in video game history. And I will see you guys in the next one. Until next time, everybody, keep gaming, and as always, stay cool. Adios.